straight, dude. Oh, hold on this one. Hold on this one. Hold this one right there. Hold it straight. Okay.
We live? Hey gang, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com, and I want to talk about the unspoken truth, the poor man's revolution in France, the Yellow Jacket. So if you watch the average media like CNN, Fox TV, what they say is that there's anti-government protesting in France. Again, anti-government. But what they're not telling you is this: the average people, the poor man people, the middle class people. Doesn't matter if they're left wing or right wing or whatever their belief system or whatever their religion is. None of that stuff matters. All these people are uniting together because of, now the media is going to say because of taxes, but yes, that fuel tax was the very last drop where it broke the camel's back. Okay? Now, if you study these people and listen to them, okay, you realize that what they are wanting is they have too much debt. Okay, they have too much debt. There's not enough jobs out there. Okay, so what that means is there's people that work 40 hours, a full-time job, and then they cannot pay for their living. They can't pay for rent. They can't pay for gas. They can't pay for their kids. Some people have 2 jobs and still cannot pay for their living expenses. They have a lot of debt. Okay, there's a lot of inflation. Now, does that sound like something happening in America? Because I can tell you right now, in my mastermind, majority of my students have college degrees. All of them, actually. Majority of them have 2 jobs. Okay, when I look around, I see people have 2 or 3 jobs. Like when I go to Starbucks, the manager there has 3 jobs. She has a full-time job, her part-time job, and her side hustle that she pushes some kind of facial, cosmetic. So whatever's happening here in America is actually happening a lot more because people in France are being taxed more. There's more inflation, okay? There's less jobs. I mean, people are going to college, getting into debt, and then they try to go find a job. A, the jobs are not there. B, if they find a job, it's not enough to pay for their basic living, okay? So what's happening is so many people from so many different philosophies and ideology and religion, they're just mounting together. Okay, and these are not refugees or third world countries. These are white people from their own country. This is not just the immigrants or any of that, okay? People that live there, they're just tired of the government taxing them. They're tired of living below poverty when they have full-time jobs, okay? They're tired of real estate being so expensive because of central banking increasing asset bubbles, just like we have in stocks today in America, just like we have in real estate today, okay? So the same thing is happening all over the world. Because central bankers print so much money, it makes your buying power, my buying power, a lot less, not only in America, in all these other countries. So here's the crazy thing I want you to think about. The crash hasn't happened in France yet. People haven't lost their life savings. People haven't lost their equities, okay? And people are already so mad. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people marching on the street. So imagine when this crash comes, okay, and hundreds and thousands of people all over the world instantly realize that there's no money in their banking account, or the companies have gone under, or they lost whatever equity they had in their home, or they lost their retirement, or so on and so on. Okay? That's whatever's happening in France is what I, in my opinion, can foresee that can happen to many different countries. When there's a run on the banks, right? Well, there's going to be civil unrest. When people lose most their money of their retirement in their banking accounts or in their savings or in their 401s, then there's going to be unrest. Okay? When people can't, already it's happening in America. Like, how many people have student debt? How many people have car debt, home debt, car debt, vacation debt. How many people are working 40 hours, which means a full-time job, and still have to borrow from a credit card just to make ends meet? Okay, guys? Why is this happening, not only in America, in so many different places? Why is there hundreds and thousands of people in some part of the countries like New York, California, or they're living in their cars? They can't afford real estate anymore. It's been so bubbled out, guys, so bubbled out, okay? And so what the media is not gonna tell you is that these are just everyday taxpayers, everyday good citizens, but they're just tired of living in poverty. They're tired of working 40 hours and can't pay for their kids. They're tired of getting taxed out. They're tired of, they gotta work 20, 30 years just to pay off their home. I mean, golly, a bird on a tree can build their home faster than a man can. It takes a man 30 years to pay off this mortgage. A bird can build a home in a week or two, okay? So a worm can too. A worm can build their home faster than humans do in 30 years. We're walking around thinking we're the most sophisticated people on earth, but it takes us 30 years to pay off a home. That's because of the amortization scam the central bankers have created. They enslaved you, America, so many different countries, from federal government to state government to the average people to the corporations, okay? Most of these corporations in America are walking around, they're zombies, dude. They're barely making payments. The only reason they're alive is because there's easy debt, easy money. If there was not easy debt, they couldn't pay their employees, they couldn't order their new products, they couldn't get cars out of the assembly line. And if there wasn't subsidies from the government, which is our tax dollars, a lot of these companies would be they'd be gone, dude, okay? What are these companies? Whoever we bailed out in the last crash, whatever bankers we bailed out, they would have been gone. Whatever auto dealers we bailed out, they would have been gone, guys. And so what's happening is all around the world, people are losing their liberties, losing their freedom, and whatever they work magically disappears because of inflation, which they don't understand what that means, because the central bankers are printing money, their buying power is getting diluted down with nothingness, so they have to bring more, or they have to dish over more fiat to be able to buy an actual tea or an apple. And people are getting tired of it. And I think that once the crash happens, and it's going to be a global crash, many of these countries, like Italy's in trouble. Man, I mean, France, Spain, I mean, unemployment is so low in in Spain, guys. So many of these countries, guys, okay, they're all in debt. And, you know, there's going to be major changes coming. And you know, I'm happy because I'm tired of big corporation. I'm tired of guys making it not because they have a great idea, not because they have a good work ethic. No, they're making it because they're able to get some free money to expand or grow their business. So today, people are being real estate investors not because they have a great idea, had to have good skills, or they did something. No, because they could use their home as an ATM. People are becoming entrepreneurs not because they have a great idea, right? It's because the bank, the Small Business Association, were willing to lend them some money, guys. So anyways, guys, one thing I want to let you know that now is the time to prepare, okay? In the upcoming crash, it's going to be what is called owner financing heaven, what I call a subject to heaven, okay? You're able to just take over people's payments because the bubbles are going to crash. People are going to be upside down on their homes or have marginal equities, but they're still going to cash flow like crazy because they're going to have ultra low interest rate, almost like 0%, okay? So cash flows are going to go up crazy because rentals are still going to go up as people default on their homes and go to foreclosure, okay? Because equities are getting wiped out, because companies are closing down, because they have to relocate, whatever the story may be, okay? And today is the time to prepare. And one of the best ways to prepare, guys, is to join my mastermind. We meet every Saturday. We talk about current events. We talked about Bitcoin. We talk about real estate. We talk about entrepreneurship. We talk about how to get you a deal and get you paid. We talk about the new flip. I got a couple of students, you know, investing $50, spending $100, spending $200, and 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 2 times their money, right from the comfort of their home. And so I'm here to help you. So every Saturdays, the Abundance Club, join us. 1 hour every Saturday, we meet. This is not a place where you come and we talk about sales pitches like REI clubs where we're trying to sell you something. This is not an REI club where I bring someone that's, a real estate agent and they talk about how to get comps. No, no, it's not an REI club where you come and some roofer talks to you and then he tries to sell you on roofing. No, this is somewhere where you come, I one-on-one work with you to help you get deals, to help you grow your business, to understand what's going on in the market, and whatever you need help with to encourage you, to push you, to kick you in the butt, to get you the deals you want, okay? Now, many of you guys, I understand that you work on Saturdays. Great news. I record these, and I email it to all members, okay? So again, I record these, and I email to each members. The other great news is, if you have questions, all you gotta do is just make a recording, email it to me, and I'll answer it at the meeting every Saturday. If you can't show up, because I understand some people have football games, soccer games, kids soccer games. Some people have work to go to because they work for the man and they're trying to quit that, okay? So I got a lot of students like that. They don't show up on Saturdays, but we send them the emails, the video recording, and then they send us their questions, whatever they may have, and we answer it at the club. So the Unbundled Club, right now, you can get in the program for $147 a month. That's less than your TV bill, cable bill. That's less than your cell phone bill. Your cable bill will make you a zombie where you just consume and consume. In this mastermind, I teach you how to have income producing assets. I teach you how to be your dreams. I teach you how to do all this stuff without borrowing money from a banker, okay? Without borrowing money from a credit card. Okay, all you need is your imagination and creativity, and that's what I teach you at the Abundance Club, guys. If you guys have any questions about anything, leave a comment. I'll get back with you. Go to mrnofluff.com to get in the Abundance Club, guys. Okay, MrNoFluff.com. See you guys.